I'm sure the others will be here along shortly. I do hope everyone's well rested. Rested well. Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all claimants as they currently stand. Tural and Kona have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystone apiece. Lamat would be equal with them, but for Bakool Ja Ja's thievery, which has left us 1 short. That conniving braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof, and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I'll be taking back what is mine, this I swear. Yup. We'll F him up. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Bakool Ja Ja's unleashing of Valagamond is any indication. Using this his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. I can't say I'm comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easy. Lee. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. Little JC's like, yeah. The last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay of Repast and the Lay of Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between the Mamuja and the Zbrawl in the forest of Yak T'el, specifically near the village of Iq Braax. That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me when I was a baby. Where the Lay of the Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came seeking the audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that. Aozi has a similar tale. The explorer Kendra befriended a 2-headed king known as the Autarch before commencing his travels across Tural. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least, that is the commonly held belief. Alright, what are we about to find? They keep mentioning him so many times, he has to, have a major significance to the story. Your 2-headed king certainly sounds like Papa. So this Kendra fellow must have come to Tural. But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet. Vestiges of Yahui architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Autarch, didn't you? Then Kendra must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamuk. Mamuk? Is that a city? One of the grandest in Tural once upon a time. The seat of the Mamuja's homeland. It too lies in Yak T'el, not far from Iq Braax. Then all things considered, Yak T'el seems the obvious choice for our next destination. From here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. Sure it is. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. We riding in one of Kona's balloons? Oh, they can't be any worse than ships, can they? The man's like, oh bitch, it's gonna be rough for you. Oh, God bless the animations on Lalafels. They're so good. They are so good. For as much as I wish we could ignore him, Bakool Ja Ja is a real threat. We can't afford to let our guard down. Yak T'el, where the Yakui dreamt of the Golden City? Cryle is still on this. Good, Cryle, good. Someone's got to think about the overall plot. How exciting. The design of Tural dirigibles intrigues me. I must note how they perform compared to Eorzean airships. I'll be fine. Just fine. Ready to leave when you are. Hey, the next flight to Yak T'el will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs. You know what? This guy should just be played by the dude who does Soarin'. Soarin' over California, Soarin' over the world, or whatever that is. What's his name? Patrick Warburton? Are we sure that thing will stay in the air all the way to Yak T'el? Are you ready? Bags packed and goodbye said? There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure you're not nervous. Oh, who am I kidding? My niece won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand? Just until my nerves are settled? Come on now. It's what I do. This expansion, I'm here for you. You're the nicest person I ever met, Little. I'll try not to crush your hand. Now I'm worried. Now I'm worried I'm gonna be missing one hand. There she is, the third promise. Wait just a moment. Oh, I forgot it's Mablu. Mablu, Dobly! Of course, of course. I'll wait as long as you need. Oof. Sorry to delay you, but we're able to recover the origin of Cryle's earring. Is that so? You said before it gained popularity in Yak T'el as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yak T'el, where it seems you're already bound. What luck! Then I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it a mere coincidence that brought my grandfather here, or yet another discovery to look forward to? I'm on Team Alice with this. Let's just keep going. Thank you both for coming all this way. We had to keep the plot going! Anything for the third promise, good luck, and remember, it's a circus of value! Thanks. I won't let you down. I've just got to board this dirigible and I'm good as there. Last call. Better get your shit together. This little waddle. I really hope she wins. Yak T'el will test her mettle without a doubt. The next Dawn servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be. That dude knows too much. That dude knows too much. Like, the next area is really gonna fuck them up. A lot of things will be revealed. Oh, hello.
The fierce Shepral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yak T'el. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named. It is here, where the Tural and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
So is this supposed to be like the Amazon, that kind of vibe? Is where we're at now?
Are you all right?
No.
I've never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than in Cosmauca.
Cosmauca is how you pronounce that?
To the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
It's pronounced Cosmauca? Bro. I must stress. Hi, Yoshida, Koji, whoever the hell is watching right now, who has any hand in developing the process of how things are delivered in this game. For the love of God, before we have to pronounce a thing, please have a character in-game say it. Because I've been calling that damn place Kazamauka. I'm still gonna do it too. I'm still doing it. It's gonna happen. Please, for the love of God, have a character say it vocally in-game, because I cannot stress to you. Kazamauka?
A cenote?
No, you mean a C-note?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
It was one time.
Is the Tural community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
I'll beat up those knees. Hey! I like how you sort of like flew away a little bit. Yeah, so if I had to guess, just based on where we're at. Yeah, so we're kind of South America, full on South America now. So we're definitely doing like a Brazil thing at the moment. When do we get to go to Argentina? It's Guatemala? Sure, I'll take it. I don't know if I would consider this Central America. Based on where we're at on that map, it looks like we're, I don't know, northern South America. We're in C-Note Town. Would it kill Arabelle to give me the benefit of the doubt? Or the benefit of a second chance? Worry not, Cryle, and I will ensure our promise doesn't wind up at the bottom of one of these C-notes. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. I can hardly fathom how difficult travel must have been before the second promise introduced dirigibles. Can you imagine having to walk all this way? Well, the journey was delightful, the wind was fair, and the vessel hardly rocked at all. With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you to keep someone in sight at all times. Oh yeah, we're in thick vegetation. What is this? Just like a don't come in here kind of thing. Like no big things can barge through. Is that like a fortification, dude? Is this just an NPC being awesome right now? What the shit? Okay. Interesting. Guy's the coolest looking dude here. Oh, nope. Hey, we did it. What's the vibe here? Well, first off, obviously. To the west. Hey, Final Fantasy XI monsters. I see you. I see you, Final Fantasy XI monsters. Although you've been here before. Southwest. There it is. What lush and thick foliage. So lush, though so thick. South. So, like, across this, huh? Alright, we might as well clear the map. Boom, boom, boom. If they could just play this song the entire time, I'd be more than happy. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, a little fishing hole. A lot of like cute fishing spots in this expansion. Nice little fishing hole. Like, that's pretty fun. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Okay. Compass me. East. Pure east? Ooh, look at those little guys! Northeast. Oh, we gotta get this on the board. Get it on the board! Oh shit. Oh shit. Never mind. Not on the board. Not on the board at all. Well, wasted that. Northeast. So like, oh, right there. Bing bong. Hell is this? Just like a shack? Interesting. Interesting. What the hell is this? Like a rundown shack of... Whoa! And destroyed shit. I love that. Big fan of that. Alright, we'll come back to this. Oh, that's neat. Okay, southwest. But what is this area right up here that I just didn't clear? Ooh. The 6 p.m. Chill vibes. Welcome back to Chill Vibes with Soken. Directly south, huh? Okay, well, this is layered. Brother, there are layers to this fear. Okay. I'll come back to it later. Right, so we got this bad boy. Interesting. Necrosis? Oh, is that one of them flowers that like stinks so bad it'll kill you? Or at least will chase you through the forest and then kill you? Is that a wire tapper? You better leave me alone. You better turn your ass around. That's right. I'm on vacation. Is that Iq Braax over there, I wonder? Take care not to get separated. I'd hate to lose you in this rampant undergrowth. Is it because I'm so small? Is that what... See? No tumbles. Thanks to Crowley and Alice say, but still counts. For all of Anvil's insistence, I have yet to discover anything particularly blue about this forest. Good. Everyone's accounted for. Iq Braax is up ahead. Let's be on our way. Interesting that this one place right here kind of looks like Limsa. Oh, we're not stopping in here. We're going down. What's so blue about this forest? You'll see. Ha! I've fallen into high tide harbor enough times to be a professional diver. There's no way I'd fall into something like this on accident. Just so you know, I shall be very cross if you push me. Are all these cenotes this deep, I wonder? Annabelle was not exaggerating about the sea notes. It would be a grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Well, thankfully, we've made it here without incident. Let's not delay any longer. I just got a sword. Question. Talk to me about this sword situation. Level 94, bing bong. Let's go. What do they look like? Oh, okay. Okay. Ready to head in? Head on in? I guess we are. Okay. Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly on us. Hey, dudes. Third promise in a retinue, I presume. You presume right? I seek the Dawn Servant's elector. Hey, then you come and join us in the Garden of Stars, the village center. Everyone's waiting for you. Everyone? And who might that be? Well, there's one way to find out. Come on, let's follow him. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, doop. Oh, I guess everyone is there. Man brought his whole crew.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with a Ligarmanda in the first place.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin.
My voice is pretty close. Pretty close to accurate.
My name is Hunmuruk. As a Braax Rash, I have the honor of serving as elector on behalf of my people.
Again, everyone in Tural is just Antonio Banderas. Every male character is like, I'm just another Antonio Banderas voice. Don't worry about it. Let's play.
As all 4 claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise. If you would please join us.
Are we gonna play some sort of like game? What is happening right now? Whoever can eat the most corn in under 20 minutes is the winner. Yo, what up, Thancred? How you doing?
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
On the next Food Network's Chopped.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
Fuji-sama. That's right, Oda-san.
12 forbid Lamat is paired with Bakool Ja Ja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash.
How's
I
it?
might even help.
Cuisine!
Claimants, please present your colors.
Yes, Oda.
I have red. Blue. On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red. Which means...
Together
No.
again, as fate would have it.
victory's as good as ours.
On the next Iron Chef Tural. Cats versus lizards.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
not their one head.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows.
I hope it's cooking. Oh, I hope it's cooking.
Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Chebral cuisine. Shebruk
Yes!
pibil.
Let's go! Oh.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
No, that's how I feel about culture too. Like, the reason I love eating delicious food is the cultural significance of it. Because like when I get a taco and at the same time a hamburger, you might say to yourself, well, what's the significance? Well, it's like it's the blending of two cultures into my belly.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink.
Mostly mezcal and corn.
The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
Damn, dude.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along? But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future.
I'm worried. I'm worried about him.
The rules are simple.
I feel like he's going to try to make like a deconstructed taco where he's going to put like, you know, some meat on a plate and then sprinkle shit on it and then stick like one tortilla chip. And he's like, it's a deconstructed taco. I made it because it reminded me of all the... And I'm going to be like, just give us a fucking taco, man. Oh, you know it's going to happen. You know, we're going to have to wrangle this guy, Lamat.
The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shebruk pibil will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use.
Holy shit.
Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster.
What if this turns into Food Wars and someone's clothes blows off? I am here for it. They have the technology. All you gotta do is reverse the scene where Y'shtola comes back and he's like, oh, and then, right?
Let the feat of repast begin.
Just saying, if we're going full anime this expansion, we might as well go full anime.
I've never actually heard of Shebruk pibil before. Till I wonder.
Shebruk pibil? Pibil? Hello, baby. For the pairings to thus be decided, the stars align for us indeed. As much as I would love to defeat you in high-stakes culinary battle, I couldn't have asked for better allies. Thancred, are we going to food off? I want that to happen so badly. Do you suppose the first promise in Bakool Ja Ja will wear matching aprons? I dearly hope so. Only 2 claimants can receive keystones from this feat. Intimidating, perhaps, but irrelevant. We shall prevail. The second promise will no doubt have thoughts on how best to proceed. Let us ask for his perspective. The first promise in Bakool Ja Ja are formative in the field, but in the kitchen? I think the odds are in our favor. I consider myself a connoisseur of all things tasty in Tural, but this is the first I've heard of pibil. How unfortunate that the feat's unique stipulations have frustrated Bakool Ja Ja's attempts to delay us. Serves him right. That's all he gets. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong, and obviously has a mind for strategy, twisted though it may be. I'll never understand him. That's because he's a bitch. Oh, putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. Of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. Holy shit, my sister. Precisely. You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Our competition has a team of 6, the 2 claimants are Irsha, Bakool Ja Ja's lackeys, whereas we are a team of 9. That's 3 more people than we can mobilize. With the task suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy. Well, we mustn't be overconfident, lest we make careless mistake that could have been easily avoided. First order of business should be determining the recipe for pibil. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish not knowing about it. Given the nature of this feat, asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of the Shbral people. Let us gather here once we have seen what clues this village has to offer. Wop, 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 wop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hello, I'm here to spy on you and see what you have to offer. Get out of here, drunk accountant! You're gonna get me banned! You just changed your outfit now? No. I thought we were doing a bit. Fine, have 1 miniature Moogle. What is this? Frozen spirits, Moors, happiness juice. Yeah, alright. Fair trade. Happiness juice. Yeah. No, what are you giving me? I only have so much. $320 Coke. That's so much Coke. Fine, I'm gonna give you 1 Al Pastor taco. Enjoy. I handed it to you like the Hulk. So, all right, bye, drunk accountant. Bye. Damn drunk accountants. Bolis? Lias? Bolias? Is there a Bolias here? Colorful spices. Number of spices, some entirely unfamiliar to you, nestle in a basket. This one's called echote. We mostly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine, but its medicinal benefits are significant as well. Oh yeah, this is who I'd be. That guy, that's who I'd be. The recipe for bibi. I wish I could tell you, friend. So delicious. Is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden from divulging anything. Orders from Hunmuruk himself. But your mentioning it is giving me a fierce craving. I only hope they're still at the market. Wink. My man. My man. Yo, they fighting. Yo, they fighting. Oh, this is like pro wrestling. Oh, my God. Oh! It's a slobber knocker out here. Oh, my God, JR. Oh! He's giving the old Russian hand crank. Oh! He's on the ropes. Stone cold! Oh, I can't click them, huh? All right. Bakool Ja Ja from the rope! Oh! He's killing him! We ought to cut our losses and head to Mamuk. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if you think you won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without keystones. Besides, we've taken from the house cat before. How difficult could it be a second time? Whoa, what are you looking at, salt liquor? Mind your own business. What can I do for you? Oh, never mind. This is just the gemstones exchange. Great. Love it. One day I'll come back to you, sir. One day. Mender, mend me. Nope, never mind. Unnecessary. What? Oh, he's cooking underground. Are we making like a? Are we wrapping some sort of pork in banana peels and then cooking that shit underground? An usually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground. It appears to be smoking. Oh no, it appears I've gone and dropped a najool. I mean, Jadika banana peel. I could barely see it from the steam issuing from my underground oven. There's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking. So it's sort of a banana leaf kind of barbacoa situation. Yo, I'm here for it. Like, but in real life though. Like, y'all need to understand the real true power of like just cooking some shit in a hole underground. It's delicious. It's delicious. I must stress to you the deliciousness to be had from meat in a big old clay pot for some damn reason. It's perfect. Also, tandoori style, like cooking in the tandoor. Oh my God, put oven, like, oh my God. This recipe is real. Oh, you don't have to convince me of that. If anything, I'm convinced Yoshida finally got a vacation, went to like Central or South America, and was like, holy shit, I feel like we should do a game about this because this is all this is so far is an advertisement to go visit South America. So far, I'm convinced of this. This is just an advertisement. Be like, yo, do you want to eat some good ass food and like end up in a fucking jungle? Visit South America. Convinced of this. This is like the guys who made Final Fantasy 15 and they were like, yeah, so before we made the game, we just went and did a lot of camping. And I'm like, well, that explains this entire game. Sorry, I'm back. What did we discover about Bibi? True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a simple dish, and observing their techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blended local herbs and spices. Lady blending. I was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to Bibi. But what in particular she attributed to all common Jibral dishes? Achote, she called it. I see. Then, if Bibi is indeed a dish as ubiquitous as Alphano claims, we have confirmed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I did observe a cook burying bundles wrapped in leaf of najool or banana in certain localities. 'Twould seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. You were standing next to each other. I think we all know what's inside those bundles then, don't you? Sizzling slab of beef. It smelled so good, I could practically taste it. Is that what it was? I don't think that's what it was. The squeaky flesh of a bipedal fish? Don't think that's it. Why on earth would I say that? Why on earth would I be like, I recognize that smell, Namazu? Why would I say that? Just eat a Namazu, Jesse. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't intend to eat a Namazu. It's not something I intend to do. All right. Let's go because of the capital. We'll stick with my trends. As would be expected of a dish called pibil indeed. So to summarize, this dish is of Ibruk, flavored with a combination of spices that includes a chote, steamed underground with a najool, or banana leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to procure our ingredients. As a staple cuisine, these ingredients would be close at hand, which is why thankfully I scouted the surrounding forests while you were exploring the village. Between the local vegetation and wild Ibruk, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Leave it to the master gleaner. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. Okay. I can help prepare the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in its gathering. It's true. I, too, should be glad to volunteer mine aid. The rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I'm happy to lend someone a suitable embark if they will perform the requisite deed. I'll say. As for the najool leaves, I believe I'm capable of acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find najool in these parts. They only grow in the Jatika heartland forest far below these. Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first? This feat encourages our communication with the locals, after all. Lamat, little, would you accompany me on my errand? Hell yes, I will. Nod. Big nodders. No better way to whet my appetite. Good. Let's be about our task then. I wasn't gonna eat you! I wasn't gonna eat you! I didn't say... Wasn't gonna happen! Don't go back and report me. I wasn't gonna eat you! Nothing was gonna happen here. Lamat has no specific task assigned to her, so I had her accompany me. No more, no less. Yeah, okay, you goober. Come on, let's go and get those najool leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat. I just got a chest. I mean, that's certainly that's a look, all right. Okay. That's certainly a look, all right. Let's see if there are najool leaves to be had in town. Perhaps the cook Orion J mentioned might be persuaded to spare us a few. Yo, I'm looking for them big fat tacos, those big fat tacos, those big fat tacos, so big. No, they're up here, huh? Story of my life. The earth here is indeed fashioned into ovens of sorts. Fascinating. An underground oven! This must be the cook Orion J was talking about. Hello again. Did you need anything? So much, dude. Najool leaves for purposes other than pibil, naturally. Unfortunately, I've used my last. You have to travel to the lower forest for more. Gold Magic Grove is the source of the finest najool leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in the city markets can't compare. I see. I'd hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture. But if there's no other way to obtain our ingredients, then to the Jatika heartland we shall go. This place is called Jatika? Which what? Allow me to save you the trip. Oh, other guy. Traveling there requires you go through the Tainbeck Traverse. But it has caved in due to recent storm, I expect. What? But that means we can't get our najool leaves. But we can, can't we? If there's no other way of procuring them, you would have suspended this feat, or else altered the objective. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. That's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach. You may find to be delicious, but daunting dish to finish. I can't wait. Okay, bye. Bye. Still, there's no leaves here. We can't travel. We can't travel for more. How are we supposed to gather all our ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and cultures of Tural. So, perhaps there's something about that we've yet to learn. Something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients. Yep. Oh, I see. Like, who was the first to make it, its history, that sort of thing. If it's Yak T'el history you're interested in, you should start with the Old War. Between the Sprawl and Bakool Ja Ja, right? These forests aboard witnesses centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of the bloodshed is to know... Huh. What does steamed Iq Braax have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this feat. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war. Hey, I was just there. The village of Ian Aso? Aso? Understood. Thank you for your help. Come, let's go see this place. Okay. Nod. If I had $1 for every nod, I'd have $1,000 probably. Rough estimate, $1,000. Oh, I almost jumped in a hole. Ooh, Lord, I almost jumped in a hole. That would have been the end of me. Never would have seen my little ass again. Everyone knows there was a war between the Bakool Ja Ja and Sprawl, but I may have forgotten some of the details. The village of Iana's. Boy, I wish they would just tell me how it's pronounced. Must be further east. Let's continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on their heels, maybe on our heels even. Right, so we're going to the place that looked destroyed. For the purposes of lore. Ooh, there's another hole there. Don't fall in the hole. Miracle milk. Miracle milk. Miracle milk. Everyone loves miracle milk. Artbert's still around? I love Artbert. Artbert's a real G. Right, so this place is cool as shit. I'm here for the lore. This place feels forgotten by time. So, this is the village of Ian Asso, or what's left of it. It was a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Welcome back, dude. Whatever. I didn't know you were in Yak T'el. I was picking up lumber from Iq Braax when I heard the third promise was on her way to the site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw an opportunity to be of service, so I followed you here. Whatever is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feast of Reeds. A pleasure. You remember the third promise's retinue, I presume? For the moment, I suppose I am. My name is Kona. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Kona. Now that's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard? God! Oh, is the second promise Julio, lol? No! To think I addressed the Dawn Servant's own son with such a common retainer! Oh, such disrespect cannot be excused! Please take up your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense, so please, do not dwell on it. All right, then. I shan't dwell on it. And right on cue. At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn about pibil. Well, I'm forbidden by Rex to divulge any information regarding this preparation. I would be happy to share what I know of Yak T'el's history. I appreciate that. It is most basic sense. The conflict between the Tural and Bakool Ja Ja was on the land, one of land even. The Bakool Ja Ja live in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of the Tural, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage ever favors higher ground, and the Tural forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and again. But as the state of this village will attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well. Blessed siblings. You must understand, the Bakool Ja Ja were once people as much at war with themselves they were with others. The Hubugi, the Buniwa, the Dopro, each sought to assert their dominance over the others, even as they engaged in the Tural in battle. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hubugi and Buniwa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed that partners of different clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Hubigo and Buniwa, both a two-headed Bakool Ja Ja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually arising as the first Autarch, ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the Autarch's rule, the newly united Bakool Ja Ja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think it best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. Okay, bye. Oh, no, we're going. Yes, show me the weird burnt down forest. The hell's that over there? Is that it right there? By the 12. What happened here?
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinder Field.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yoqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Oh boy. I echoed so hard my finger went through my hat.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Buff your tails and scurry off then! Cowards like you ill-deserve the bounty of this forest.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance?
We don't do conquering over there. That's not a thing we do.
You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
Hey guys, sup?
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front. An alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How they Belu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas.
Are you telling me this little Pelu was like, yo, I'm in for it. I'm here for it. I love it.
And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
So happy. That I did.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
Gotcha. We'll cook up something delicious. Interesting. Interesting.
And so began that legendary banquet.
Question for everyone. Does the echo work that I'm reading is it the memories of a person only, or can it be the memories of an area? This will determine what I'm about to say. Environment or person? Well, that's not helpful! I was going to say that person that was behind the tree could have been someone who was there that day. But never mind, that's not helpful at all. You're not helpful at all, chat.
One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue.
Are you telling me that the king, the Dawn Servant, just like us, when we united Garlemald with the Eorzean Alliance, it was tense at first, but through the power of delicious soups and good vibes, we brought everyone together. Are you telling me that little JC, echoes the story of such an amazing character? I almost feel like that's a point. This all has a point.
But then, the Dawn Servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chebral steamed najool. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn Servant laughed and declared once more, their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
This man said, your two dishes. I'm going to create something I call fusion, and I'm going to combine your two varieties of dishes and make a new one.
That's Shibruk pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Chebral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation.
I call it Jabrulja. Jabrulja cuisine.
The Dawn Servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn Servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
I feel like there's a moral there, but I just can't... They were so vague, I just can't figure out what it was.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
Logissy's like, but I'm still pissed off about whatever the hell that was.
What's wrong?
Yo, I smell something strange.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
Interesting. Also, I have so many questions. So technically, Dad was running around in Tural doing essentially kind of the same thing we were doing 80 years ago. And the Empire is 50 years. So, and then so the calamities are local. No, the Empire, I feel like the Empire's not that old. I guess I have questions about how calamities work. Because some calamities flood the entire world and we're all screwed. And some calamities are like, no, it's fine. Isn't the Empire at least 4 generations? The Empire was founded by Solus Dos Galvus. Solus founded it 50 years before the start of A Realm Reborn. Or maybe 50 years before the start of 1.0. Whatever the case may be, it's not that old. It's not that old, but it's not that old. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how calamities work. Some calamities are very local. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I think it's interesting that so far, as far as I can tell, every calamity, except for maybe like 1 or 2 that we don't really know about, everyone seems to be definitely started by something stupid done in Eorzea. Apparently, we have a lot to apologize for. I never imagined our father was instrumental to Pibil's invention. I hope I have been sufficient service to the third promise. Papa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land and learned about our people's myriad cultures. And we're doing the same now. Here you have some pants. Awesome. A viper pant me. Wow, viper pants. Nice, you can't even see him. Cool. Cool. Girl, what? Mogeva has given us valuable insight into the origins of the pibil. However, we're still no closer to procuring the necessary najool leaves unless... Tell me, was the historic feast commemorated in some fashion? With a monument, for instance? Indeed it was. Allow me to show you. I did want to explore this area. Also, southwest, so that way. F it, let's give it a shot. Nope, that's too far south. Son of a bitch. Okay. This is the Cox Ja side. Interesting. Right, so it wants me to southeast that bad boy. Is this supposed to be a down? Oh no, that's just the thing. Interesting. Can I drive over this like I'm Dominic Toretto? Oh wow, hey! Oh, what do you know? Look at this. And just like Dominic Toretto, family. They did it for family. Is there another one over here? To the west. Oh, all the way. I assume it's going to be like off the map there then. Hey. That's another hole down below. Cool, 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 cool. This land is so holy. When am I going to release a new Final Fantasy XIV lore video? When I'm not playing the game. I already have the 2.0 video planned. I got all the footage I need. I just need to start making it. Which, you know, takes time. Doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Did anyone Tural even see the final days? I assume no, considering they didn't. The final days didn't really make it. Yo, that's terrifying. Nope, that's where I die. They didn't really make it to Charlian, so I don't think it would make it to Tural. Yo, that's pretty cool. That's a fun monument. Okay. What does Kono want with the monument? It's only speculation, but I dare to hope. Here it is. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolize their vow that they would never again raise arms against each other. Since this feat demands a journey through history, I thought it only logical that the monument like this might steer us through, especially one of the heart of so significant battlefield. Lamat Little, will you help me search the area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye. Sure thing. Yup, nod. That's another $1. Look here, this soil has been recently overturned. Oh, someone buried a box. Well, I would be satisfied to find only a hint, but here they are, fresh najool leaves. Unmu Rook's doing, I'd wager. There's a poetry to hiding them on this battlefield, given it was central to the war they helped end. So he planned it all from the start. Thank you again, whatever. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help. It's my honor to render assistance. And with apologies to present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well, third promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance at the Feat of Reeds, I have been certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. All devised solutions to Hanu's ailing crops, but only you sought to know their culture and revive Hana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tural and what they hold dear. Should you ever again require the historical music of an old shipwright, I'm at your service. For now, I take my leave. I cannot argue with that. We have what we need. Let us return to Iq Braax. Miracle Milk! Woo, 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 woo! Are we doing the same quest line together, Miracle Milk? That's crazy. Yeah, ever. Boy lies. I'm Brococo. You have to wonder whether whatever is actually a historian and not a shipwright. I'm glad we were successful. The others should be back soon, I expect. I hope so. I'm famished. How did everyone fare? We got the najool leaves. Whatever came along and helped us find them. Whatever was here? I would have liked to say hello. He gave us an important history lesson. None that you need to hear. Oh, hold on. Fade to black while I tell it to you. Bakool Ja Ja brought an end of centuries of warfare, surprisingly little, but to cheer said peace through cuisine is something else entirely. Leave it to my old man to find the oddest solutions. But how about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Oriange and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we need, with no mention of what we needed them for, of course. And I am pleased to report that we're stocked on the finest firewood this forest has to offer. Good job, buddy. Spoken like a true expert. Everyone I found are in Brook, so we should have meat aplenty. It was a spirited creature, so much so that its hunter fell down a sea note, trying to catch it. What part of never speak of this to anyone. Did you not understand? Oh, Alice. I picked a good portion of local herbs, with particular attention to the seeds that yield echote. I'm told our resident astrologian divine the appropriate measurements for the seasoning as well. Through further inquiry did I determine the ideal balance of spices. I was watching Food Network. Let me tell you. They call me the Barefoot Contessa. They call me... I got nothing else. Then all that remains to prepare the dish itself. I presume that at least one among us is versed in the culinary arts. I can hardly claim profound skill, but I've cooked for myself. You can leave the rest to me. I'm a level 90 cook! And you, I hope, as I recall, Yo! Hey, hi. One of the things I never want you to stop doing, Square Enix, please keep acknowledging every time we're proficient at something. Every time we have a proficiency in something, be it that time they were like, you're a dragoon, aren't you? And I was like, hell yeah, I am. Every time, keep it up. I love it. Oh, my mouth is watering already. Without further delay, then! Yay, Cryol! Yeah! Please, montage. Please, montage.
Smells so good.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Bakool Ja Ja. No one cares what you think.
That's the realest shit anyone said this entire expansion.
Huh. Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
It's ready.
We made taco versions, bro? Oh my god. Get it, Cryol, get it.
Apologies for the wait.
Oh, that's just straight up barbacoa.
We submit to you our Shibrook pibil.
That's straight up just barbacoa. Let's go.
This looks amazing.
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct.
Look at that taco. That is a one-biter. Lalafel's made it, so like, you know.
In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibrook pibil admirably.
This man saw his childhood.
Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yak T'el's history of violence and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you. All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment. Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
Did he what just happened here? What did he do? What did he what sneakery are you up to?
I see. While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
It's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
This dude skipped through the first 20 minutes of every Iron Chef, where they would do the backstory, Chef Fujikura grew up in a small town where he learned the art of cooking French style, and that is why, after traveling the world, he missed that bit, and you don't understand. That's why the episode he's fighting Iron Chef France and not Iron Chef China, because what would be the point? You missed out on the backstory, dude. Fukui-san.
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
Go ahead, Oda.
This was stupid anyway.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
What's his vibe?
What
Obviously,
do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
Nah, you a bitch. The other guy I'm worried about. The other guy, that's the problem. That's final boss material. This dude, little bitch. This guy doesn't matter. The other dude, he's like, oh yeah, no, I'm messed up, baby. I can't wait. All right, we'll find out. I wasn't even paying attention.
This is delicious!
Yep, that's our cat.
The brook is so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the najool leaf rounds out these spices is sublime.
Welcome up went to the Guy Fieri School of Food Review.
This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
You're supposed to be like, here, take one and try it and share. Oh, welcome on, you're just gonna make it worse. Now you're supposed to unite people.
choke on your harmony.
See, if you were like, try one, you wouldn't have said that. But for real, how would they then go about completing the rest of this?
Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
Like, how would they?
Don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah, no shit. Let little JC help with that. I want tacos so bad. Are you killing me? Killing me? You are killing me. You know how I know this is a video game?
That was bliss.
That plate is too clean for tacos. That plate would be covered in all sorts of stuff if it was tacos.
You've got real culinary talent. If you ever tire of adventuring, you can always be my personal chef.
He's just happy to be there.
It was palatable enough, I suppose.
Get out of here, you big nerd!
To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Yo,
Only 1 feet
Ricola!
left.
Well, I should get going then.
Oh, just be on the same team, you two.
I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
We can do better than that, surely.
Oh, bye, dads. Bye, Team Dad.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important. Was there any shiplook people left? I could really use another helping.
D. Luffy coming in strong. Oh, hello, chef. Yes, chef. I'm relieved our dish was well received. We need to start considering how to reclaim that keystone from Bakool Ja Ja. You know what? Shout out to Cryle and Alisei for being on the ball this entire expansion. Kryle's like, what about this fucking city of gold? And Alisei's like, that Bakool guy sucks ass. The two of them, queens. Depriving the first promise of the keystone is a crucial victory indeed. One final feat remains. After this one, I hardly know what to expect. That was so good! I'm already looking forward to having pibil again. Here, little Cryle. Made more using leftover ingredients. You'll love it. I'm thinking to buy more for the road myself. Now that the feat of repast is over, the villagers should be free to offer to us, right? Oh, cool. Yes, I get something for my tabletop in my home. Very cool. Big fan of that. That's one of those rewards that if you have a house, this actually helps. And if you don't, like, cool, I guess. Have I leveled Culinarian? It's, yeah. It's one of the few I got to 90 before the expansion. Yep. Let me see. We're still kind of in a world of interesting stuff. I don't think the Corn Servant's here yet. I don't think our boy's here yet. Nope, it's a swimmer. And here, nope, that's that guy. And over here, that's a concerned villager. Nope, no corn. Seeing as we now face the penultimate objectives, right? It would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the feat of brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The Kennebec Traverse, which connects the upper forest to the Jatika heartland, is still impossible. Is there no other route? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway, though. So I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. Then let us use this time as we see fit. I, for one, would like to explore the village's surrounds. Faraway would oblige me with a tour. Very well. I have no other engagements. But I'll come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. Though I shouldn't rejoice in our delay, does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yak T'el. Oh, that's right. Mamlu did say something about a foreign mage coming through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Will you want to join us, little? Sure not. I'm on vacation. Let us reconvene here after our respective diversions. As I recall, the merchant met my grandfather at a market in Yak T'el some 20 years ago. Any who might reliably remember him must therefore be at least middle-aged. Let us make inquiries where we can. Okay. A foreign mage 20 years ago? Yes, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across the salt, let alone those traveling with infants. A baby girl, as I recall. I only saw him in passing, mind. If anyone were to know more, I'd wager to be Hunmu Rook. He was already Shbrak Rex then. A baby girl? It couldn't have been. Thank you, sir. That information's very helpful. We getting cryo lore? That deep cryo lore? This may be the very lead I was hoping for. So, Hummelrook has been in Rex for over 20 years? That's before I was even born. You are a stout teenager then. Jesus. Girl, you a stout, sturdy gal. You a sturdy gal. Hello again. Do you require assistance? A foreign mage passed through Iq Braax roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather. I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather? Not by blood, but he is family nonetheless. A foreign mage did indeed visit Iq Braax, Master Galuf. So far as his identity concerned, I trust you are satisfied? More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. It's part of the story. We're gonna have to at least get another 4 levels before I tell you. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yakui once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity indeed, but yes. Before they withdrew to Urkapacha some 5 centuries ago, the Yakui claimed Yak T'el as their own. Many of their architectural remains can be found in the lower forests, the Jatika heartland. And that's where they must have had their visions. Thank you. That answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family. So believe me when I say that, though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. By helping the third promise find the Gold City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, little. May I request a moment of your company? Dude, I'm on vacation. I got nowhere to be. Go on, we'll wait for you. Thank you for obliging me. First, let us head to the cenote beyond the village. You walked the wrong direction. Yo! It's still good. It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Kryle's plea has softened my resolve. As the leader of our community, I'm glad to see that the Third Promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey thus far? So there I was, coming off my boat, thinking I was gonna be on vacation. Not bloody likely. Is that so? Seems the ride has been a source of great learning and growth for Lamat. Does me well to hear that. My daughter would be about her age. Girls are rarely born amongst this brawl, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. 3 years old. An accident, it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed. Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatika heartland, towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Mamujanj brawl had learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting a child who would one day lead her people, the criminal sought to undermine the future of Sprawl. I was determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote. I gave her into care of one person I knew could protect her. Okay, done, servant. Bakool Ja Ja. Though she was born to lead the Sprawl, fate had greater plan for Lamat. Only the Dawn Servant and I know the truth. But I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed a Mamook, is it her brother? Are we about to find out that her brother pushed her? And he has always had a dark heart? He's always been a piece of shit? Are we about to find out that he's always been a bad boy? Just like the worst? Damn, dude. Not Bakool Ja Ja. I'm talking about the other guy, old Zaralja. I don't know. I have no idea. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. Oh, that's right. He's the son. Never mind. Although, we don't know that. This guy, I don't know. We don't know. I don't know. Look, I'm guessing. I'm wildly guessing. Yeah, he was born in this. The one head was born in the city. The two head, but I don't know. Maybe not. That would be like really evil. I don't know. We'll find out. And so I ask you, not as Dawn Servant Elector, but as father, to watch over the third promise, defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in the shadow. Will you do this for me? Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Look, someone pushed her in, and it's going to be a main character. It's not going to be like, Bakool Ja. I'm just a guy. It's going to be something. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tural, but as concerned father. Suffice to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray, but breathe not a word of this to anyone. I've been doing that all expansion. Don't worry, I got you, dude. And I got boots from it, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Yep, it's one of his boys. Snoopy boys. Let's switch to Viper. Le Viper. I mean, it's an outfit, all right. Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself, but please, do not keep the third promise waiting. Okay, bye. I'm out of here on my motorcycle. Vroom. Oh, hello, lookout point. Standing on the edge of a cenote, in the midst of a dense forest. The Jbral home village has a clearing open to the sky for stargazing. The name of the settlement means Red Barax, a fierce beast related to a curl. And this bold shade of painted liberally, and this bold shade is painted liberally on the walls. And would have been. Finished speaking with Hunmu Rock, have you? Upon speaking with several cutscenes? Let's go, I guess. Sure, why not? Why not? You're back? So, what did Hunmu Rock say? Want? She's gonna be cool with that? It's alright, you don't have to say. More importantly, the Tienbek Traverse still isn't clear. Something about even more rocks? I think I'll take the opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing for it has worn me out. Nap does sound tempting. I just want to get out of the rain. I've been standing in the rain for so long. A moment, promise. Oh boy. You're one of Bakool Ja Ja's. What do you want? I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse. But know that it would be most unwise. And why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? And they say house cats don't know when to come. Don't come when called. Follow me, please. You know what? They say house cats don't know when to come is not the phrase that was there for sure. Look, man.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us? Bakool Ja Ja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on. Look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted Sellsworth. He heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true?
What if I were to be like, I don't know what the hell he's talking about?
My...
I don't even know. I didn't know who that guy is. Never seen him before in my life.
Your silence says it all.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me. If that adventurer attempts to interfere, I'll kill the old man myself!
You despicable, heartless fiend! Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages! Come on then! You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight!
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue. By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa Dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Oh, you're about to get... Oh, shit. Let me remind you.
Don't worry.
Oh, I'm not losing to the likes of him. Didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I got really carried away.
Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear you right.
I just want to say for the record, I love that if they would just unleash little JC on this entire continent, shit would be handled. But everyone's like, no. Great hero, don't do shit. I'm like, okay. All right, I won't. But if you say the word, I'm putting in some phone calls. Let's blow this shit up. Don't worry, the scary adventurer won't try anything funny. No way. Cowards don't stand a chance against Yak Lamat.
You dare call us cowards? I'll kill you, kill you, kill you all! Don't look away, son. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
There is something so badass about this little tiny boy being like,
hey,
yeah, all right.
Eyes on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people.
Yo, we playing as? Yo, let's go. Oh, shit. Yup. I too have played a warrior before. Great, let's go. Oh boy, I have...
Come, you mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces.
Yep, that felt good.
I'll cut you to shreds.
I don't know what that means, but like, okay. Right, so that's an AoE.
My magic should be more than enough for Miss Middens.
I don't know what is happening. What if you hit this? What happens then? Nothing? Oh, okay.
No more tricks, Bakool Ja Ja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior.
Oh shit, what the hell? What the what? What the what? my ranged.
Mittens is no longer amusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
What is that green shit? Oh, no. What the fuck?
What? Can't keep up.
How do you like this? Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
I do not remember this shit at all. I mean, the best I can do is just take the one hit, because I don't...
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritating pest! It's time we finished her, brother. This is the end for you, kitten.
Take the one and pray. I gotta look at the footage of this and figure out what the actual standing point is, because that seems so scary. Oh, we on this bullshit again. Okay.
It's not enough to claim the title of Dawn Servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy, his love for our people.
Lee-rated upstart! Why won't you die?
Look, I've been very close. Not gonna lie. I don't know what this is.
Fine. I'll show you the true power of the Blessed!
I will be the next Dawn Servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last!
Oh, let's go, limit break!
That's when there's no way I'll ever lose to the light of you!
What? But that was everything I had! I can't stand it anymore! Attack!
Goons! Hired goons!
This is our fight! Stay out of it! You bring shame upon us.
You think we care about your stupid pride? This is for Mamuk! We cannot lose!
Oh, the great Bakool Ja Ja needs help, I see. Send your whole army. You still won't win. I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
Such confidence! What changed? She wasn't like this before!
Call it friendship, bitch. You could just knock him into that hole in the background. That'd be awesome. She had a great mentor. What can I say? I know that guy. He's very talented. I'm gonna take these. Little JC should just walk up and pick them up like, don't mind me, just gonna make things right.
I reclaim what you stole.
It's my boy.
No. How can this be? How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks.
Oh my god, are you about to make me a proud little JC? Here we go, watch this.
Threatening the Hanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakool Ja Ja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
That was amazing. That smile, and then he was like, yeah!
No. No.
What? What?
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
Nah, that guy's a bitch.
What does it matter? You've beaten us.
See?
It's over.
They know. They know he's a little baby.
We'll release the hostage.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you all right? So what Bakool Ja Ja said about you and me...
But to single-handedly defeat Bakool Ja Ja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Bakool Ja Ja's daughter, and Tuli Hyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
That's a double nod right there. I'm very pleased with how well that fight went. Considering I still couldn't figure out that one mechanic, and I literally stopped trying, I'm very impressed with how that fight went. I was like, F it, I'm just gonna hope I live. Green was a donut? Ah, that explains. I thought green was wind, it would knock me back into something. But I guess green donut does make sense. Did something happen while we were away? There's a certain satisfied air about you. I feel very called out right now. Enelvil's tour was both educational and exciting. I hope we can persuade him to conduct another in the lower forests. For as weathered as our promise looks, she's positively glowing with confidence. What in the world happened? The twins ran me from one end of Otomu horizon to the other, asking about everything of remote interest along the way. Seems we're the last to return. I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me. Keeping out of the fight even when it got dirty couldn't have been easy for you. But Bakool Ja Ja won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I want to prove myself that I can stand up to such villains, even when I stand alone. Which is to say, I won't ask for your help. I won't ask for your help when I need it, of course. What? Which is to say, I won't ask for help when I need it, of course. I know better than to do that now. But you should, though. But okay, you know what? Whatever. I'm not gonna tell you. Which isn't. Oh, well, you know, doesn't matter. All I want is corn servant, man. Ooh, are we gonna get a meanwhile? Meanwhile. Nice. Oh yeah, let's go second promise. What's the vibe?
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover.
But you should...
Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest.
Not to say, but you wish you ate
Shall
earlier.
we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk pibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Hyolal's hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I fail to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
Here's the thing. Even though I initially thought he was going to be much more like, I was only trying to help and cause a problem, I feel like this is his I was only trying to help scene, except it's the idea that, like, it's not as dramatic, right? He didn't, like, cause a world-ending calamity. He just, like, got a little lost along the way. But I'm pretty sure this is still I was only trying to help scene.
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self, Soma.
I didn't mean to do that. I was just really excited. I was just really excited. That was a great scene. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to touch anything. I didn't mean to. My keyboard's right here. I was really into it and I accidentally pressed the button. I didn't mean to. Restart from a Realm Reborn. Restarting. Cutscene skipper and Picto hater? Jesse don't hate Picto. But also... Hold on, I might be able to make this up. To everyone. Hold on. Yes! Oh shit, here we go. Never mind, the real story's back. The real story is back.
So we meet again. You're looking well, my friend. Unfortunately, there's at least one Jabral here who is not well. And so I am come to offer them succor and sustenance. Alas, my words yet lack the strength to reach them. Might I prevail upon you to help them in my stead? They're right this way.
I'm coming, Corn Servant!
there is something peculiar about the growl of his stomach that troubles me.
Say, you're the companion of the third promise, aren't you? I've heard tell of your great strength and valor. Though I aspire to do great things much like you, I fear I've not the stomach for it. Quite literally, in fact, my family's constantly telling me that I must eat if I'm to build my strength, but my stomach protests every attempt. I simply cannot digest it.
A sensitive stomach, is it? What he requires is something filling and nutritious, yet suitable for a delicate constitution. I need to take a generous helping of corn, raise it to a gentle boil, and there, this corn porridge.
How did you do that? Where did you do that?
This corn porridge should do nicely. Let me pull it out of my pants.
A porridge made from corn? Even my stomach should be able to handle such a dish, and it looks quite delicious, thank you. Everyone was so insistent that I find a way to consume meat, I never gave thought to alternative to build up my strength. You've given me so much to think about. Bye.
It is well that his stomach is amenable to my corn-based cuisine. How vexing it must be, struggling to eat food knowing full well it disagrees with you, and ultimately having little to show for your efforts. But by adjusting his diet, he may yet find his own path. That it should be potentially paved in corn makes it all the sweeter, I say. Speaking of paths, I must follow mine elsewhere, for the clarion call of hungry bellies beckons once more. Stay well, and stay fed.
Bye, Corn Servant. We love you. See you next zone. We love you, Corn Servant. We love you. Corn Servant's the best. Have I mentioned I love Corn Servant? I love Corn Servant. He's the best.